Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing this nice look using the Stardust palette from Vegas Nay or in collaboration with Too Faced. And I just like this look. I feel like you can wear it in the day or especially when you're going out if you don't want to go too like glam. I really like this look. So let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start on my eyes and then work my way out towards my face. And usually I don't do that, but I really want to get this eye look right, and it has some glitter in it, so it might fall on my face, and it sucks trying to get that stuff out after you've already put like foundation and concealer on, because then you might take some of it off. So now I'm going to be using tape to kind of make a nice line. Okay, so I put the tape on my eyes, and today I'm just going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color, let me see, soft brown. So, I mean, it's pretty standard how I do it. I always start from the middle and then work my way out. So I just start right here and pretty much make a line all the way down. Like that. Just make a line from the middle and all the way down, and then, you know, I kind of just start filling it in from there going upwards. And then I'm just using this side, the little spoolie side, to pick up any leftover product and then just brushing it over the beginning of my eyebrow. Like that. Okay, so the next product I'm gonna be using on my eyebrows is the NYX Brow Gel in Chocolate. I believe it's Tinted Brow Mascara. That's what it's called, and it's in the color Brunette. My bad. So I'm just gonna put this on my eyebrows, and I really like it because whenever you fill your eyebrows out, they look kind of fake. But once you put like some gel to make your actual hairs, you know, a little bit darker, it looks so much more natural. So that's what I'm doing. And then what's good about this is, you know, you can tame your brows, you know, brush them down and get them going in the direction that you want. Now that I've, you know, filled in my eyebrows and went over it with the brow gel, I'm going to highlight my eyebrows using the NYX HD concealer in Beige and just a regular concealer brush. And I'm just going to go underneath right here and draw like a nice smooth line. So now that I'm done with my eyebrows, I'm going to be moving on to my eyes, and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Stardust palette from Vegas Nay, as you can see here. And it's just such a really nice and pretty palette. And to start off with, I'm going to be using this color right here. It's called Millennial. And I'm just going to use that as a transition color and put it into the crease of my eye. Oh yeah, and I've already primed my eyes with MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. So I'm just taking this and putting it all over in my crease. Really, really pretty transition color. Okay, so the next color I'm going to be using is the color Girls Night, which is this nice warm brown chocolatey kind of color. And I'm going to be using that in the outer V corner of my eye, like right here. And not too much of it, just because I wanted to just darken up that eyeshadow a little bit at the end. So now that I've finished that part up, and since I want to just darken this up, this part up a little bit more, I'm going to be using the color Jackpot, which is this nice dark shimmery brown right here. A nice pencil brush, and I'm just going to do another, you know, little V right there. And then I'm just going to blend that out. So I'm just going to take this color the black color in the palette. It is the color Sin City, and using a short shader brush, I'm just going to put a little bit of it right here at the edge so I can kind of create a little wing. But I don't want it too big, so I'm just like barely putting any on. For my favorite part of this look, I'm going to be taking the color The Strip, which is this really pretty, like shimmery, glittery, silvery purple color, like a lavender color. And it's just so nice. It's that one right there. And to make it pop out even more, I'm going to wet my eyeshadow brush and then, just dip it in there. Just like pack it on. Okay, so I'm just taking a MAC brush and it's already wet. I just used some of that Pure Minerals Miracle Mist. And I'm just gonna, swirl that baby around in there. And then, I need my mirror. And then I'm just going to pat it on. Because I don't want any of it falling and I want it to just be really, really intense. So I'm sticking mainly right here in the center of my eyelid and then going towards the inner corner. And now that I'm done with that, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit more of that transition color that I used, which was Millennial. And then just, blend it all out again. Just so it blends nicely into that new color. And then pretty much doing everything over again, putting some of that darker, warmer brown color. So I'm just going to take it off. Ouch. I'm just like pinching my skin with these long nails I have. And you can see it's like a really nice and defined line without using eyeliner. Okay, so now that I'm done with my eyes, I'm going to finish everything up after I put on my foundation and whatnot, just because I'm going to be doing the lower half of my eye right here. And I don't want concealer or anything like that to mess it up. So I'm going to be using a beauty sponge right here to apply my makeup. And today, because, I want to look, flawless, I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation in the color Medium Honey. So, oh, and, a little trick I use just so I don't, waste any foundation, because I hate that. Whenever I use my hand, like, there's like a pound of foundation left over on there from that's not used or anything. I like to use a little CD or whatever and put my foundation on there because I get everything off. I'm just gonna, dab my brush into there and start at my chin and just pat it all over. And then for like around my nose, I like to use this, the little pointy tip of the brush, just to like get in like those little creases and whatnot. Because I have a lot of redness around there. And I also notice, because whenever I use like a brush or whatever to like put foundation on my nose, I see that later on if I want to like highlight or anything, I get streaks down my nose. But whenever I use a sponge, it's like perfect. So every time I do my nose, even if I'm using a brush, I always switch and start, using a sponge. Okay, so now that I have my foundation done, I'm going to just, cover up this little devil thing I have right here. And I'm just going to be using the Philosophy Miracle Worker in medium. And it's just this little, duo palette right here. And I mix the two colors with my fingers because I don't really need a brush. And then I just tap it onto that little sucker right there. Tap it and then, blend it around anywhere I need it. And it looks darker, but I also have like a freckle right there. So it looks like you can still see it, but it's a freckle, and then like my little A little zit is on top of it, which, you know, sucks. But now that that's all covered up, I'm going to move on to my concealer because you can see these like dark red, purple, blackish, you know, under eye circles that I have, which are, you know, disgusting. So the first thing I'm going to be using to cover up my eyes, or my under eyes, is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer. Looks like this, and it's in the color medium. It's a nice orangey color, which, you know, really covers up my dark circles. And I'm just taking another, you know, concealer brush, and I'm just going to put a little, well, not a little bit, but I'm not going to spread it out and down or anything like that, like I would whenever I'm highlighting my face, because I just wanted to cover my dark circles. And I'm just going to take that, you know, makeup brush that I used earlier to just blend it out. And then the next concealer I'm going to be using to just further, you know, make sure I don't have any dark circles is the Instant Age Rewind concealer from Maybline. It's in the color Neutralizer. And I really like it because I like a sponge at the top. And so I don't need like another brush or whatever to put it on my face. And this one I'm going to put like in a, you know, smallish circle, triangle. And I really like this just because, you know, paired with the NYX orange concealer, it really just helps eliminate all of my dark circles. And then I'm just gonna blend it out with a brush again. I mean a sponge. So see, dark circles are gone. And as you can tell, it kind of highlighted my face already. And then just to finish up, I know I do this every day, and you know what? If y'all don't prefer so much makeup, whatever, I just don't put that much on. Anyways, so now I'm just going to go in with my final concealer, and it's the NYX HD Concealer in Beige. And I'm just going to go like that. Just like 3 lines. Look kind of like a circle. Put it on my chin. My cupid's bow. Down my nose. And on my forehead. So I'm just going to blend it all out again. I'm going to be blending downwards in a triangle shape. I don't know why I can't talk today. So I'm just going to set the concealer using the NYX Contour Palette. And I'm going to be taking this white color right here. As you can see, it's almost gone. And I'm just going to pat it. Everywhere that I've highlighted my face, I'm going to put powder on just to finish off the highlight. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the contour, and I'm using the Laura Mercier Contour Palette, which is, I just got it, and I can't wait to try it. And it has these pretty contour colors. I'm going to be using this one in Deep, I believe, and just a regular concealer brush to put on. So let's see if this bad boy is really good. I'm scared it's gonna be a little too dark, but I can always fix it. So I'm gonna start right here, and then I'm going to contour the rest of my face. A little bit down my nose. I don't really like contouring my nose that much because, you know, it's skinny already. So I'm just going to do a little bit. And a little bit along my jawline. Ooh, I look like a freak. And now I'm just going to be blending that out using the the Morphe Brushes G30 brush. And it looks just like this. And I'm just going to blend that out. And I'm going upwards because you don't want to mess up that contour. Okay, so now that the cream contour is all nice and blended, I'm going to go over that and just set it with powder contour using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I'm going to be using this this middle one right here, and I'm just taking a white fluffy brush, and I'm barely taking any product, like shaking most of it off, and then I'm just going to start right here and then really light, because I don't want a lot of product because it's already dark enough. No, I don't do this part like every day. I do like my cheeks, but for the rest, I don't, contour my jaw or my nose or anything like that. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking that Sin City color from the Vegas Nay palette, or the Stardust palette, and using a nice angled brush, I'm going to just darken up that, smoky eyeliner that I did, sort of. Just a little bit. I'm being real careful not to like mess up that nice line we made. And then I'm going to add it right here. Nice, just really defined line. And now I'm just going to be taking a nice short shader brush, and I'm going to be using that color Millennial again for my waterline. And I'm also just going to blend it into that black as well. I'm just going to be taking that the strip color from the palette, the one I used all over my lid, and then just dabbing it on the inner corner. You can see like it just brightens it up so good compared to this one. So much brighter. Okay, so before I move on to the blush or anything like that, I like to set my whole face, and I'm using the Mercier translucent matte powder. I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and moving it all around my face because it really does help keep my face matte. And then it just, whenever I put it on, it's like I have no pores. I have like my face is just so smooth, and it's amazing. So this is my favorite powder to set. Okay, so I just finished putting on my lashes and mascara, and for my lashes I used the Lights Camera Lashes mascara from Tarte, and now I'm just going to be finishing my face using the Warm Soul blush from MAC, which is one of my favorites. Just really just like makes your face just glow, I think. So now that I'm done with my blush, I'm just going to be using the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector Poured in the color Moonstone, and because it's like a cream, I'm just going to be taking my finger and I'm just going to put it wherever I want higher and blending out as I go. Okay, so now just to finish up my look, I'm putting on some lip liner from Milani. It's in the color Nude, and I'm just going to line my lips. I like this because it is like the perfect nude for my lips, personally. And then I'm going to be using the Too Faced Melted lipsticks in the color Melted Nude. Or is it just Nude? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Remember, all the products are going to be down below, and remember to hit like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you soon.